Another of the Duke and Mickey's fellow carriage drivers is KarenBassett. She's one of only 2 women who compete in this country and has a unique way of funding her passion.
Lost a few sponsors due to the economic climate, and the funerals pay for it now. Came up with the idea, picked up the Thompson directory, stuck a pen in it, and it landed in a funeral director's name, and I phoned him up. And he actually had a hearse but didn't have the horses, so we collaborated, and that's how it started 5 years ago. I just get a good feeling from funerals. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy the feeling of doing a good job and satisfying somebody in their darkest hours, really. It doesn't bring you down. It makes you appreciate your life every day. You know, you go to a funeral every day, you're happy to be alive.
It's horses for courses in the carriage driving world. These horses are suitable for funerals, but too clumsy for competitions. KarenBassett has left the funeral cortege at home and brought her competition carriages and horses all the way from Derby to Windsor.
Use the centre of the wheel.
Right. I wasn't planning to do this, but as the seat was vacant, it seemed rather churlish not to.
Not to be a bit...
The feeling of power in front of you is amazing. You suddenly become aware of the amount of power, I mean horsepower, literally.
It's quite an exciting feeling. It's a bit like getting on a very big motorbike or a very fast car. You get the same sensation.
This is Formula One.
This is Formula One. It's just an incredible buzz.
That's a very comforting sort of noise, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a soothing noise to us and to slow down. Calm down, guys, we're going too quick kind of a noise. And everything I do, it's all code noises that I make. And then if I go, you see how they're slowed down? But I'm still chatting to you, and it's not the words I've said to you, it was that noise.
You must get scared a bit as well, don't you?
Just occasionally I might be going a bit too fast in an obstacle. My heart will just miss a beat and think, phew, we got away with that. But if you don't drive to the edge, you can't win.
What for you is the key moment? When do you think, I know why I do this?
When you're going through an obstacle and you've gone really fast, you haven't touched a thing, and you come out and you just say, yes, beat that, boys.
Oh, thank you. What an experience. I mean, you can see exactly why people get hooked. It's incredibly exhilarating, just wonderful. You decided to stop competing a few years ago. Do you miss the competitive element of it?
Well, I miss it. Well, I go on driving, but I miss the driving. But I don't miss having to walk around learning the obstacles, because there are 8 of them, and up to 6 gates. And my memory is not up to that anymore. My legs aren't up to walking around. They go around for hours deciding where to go and get it so that you can remember it.
In this male-dominated sport, KarenBassett has only one female rival.
And here's my sister.
Her younger sister, Pippa. Who's your main competition?
No. Never really worked out why women don't want to do it. I think it's a very hard sport to do. Neither of us have had children, so we've spent all our time and energy on the horses instead of a family. Maybe that's the answer. I never really thought about that.
Well, surely having horses is rather like having children, isn't it?
It's exactly the same. The only good thing is you can shut the stable door and walk away and say, I'll see you in the morning. But you can't do that with children.
Whistling his horses up.
Prince Philip times George Bowman Jr. at 68.22 seconds. Next up is KarenBassett.
I was astonished at KarenBassett. She's got one horse, the wheel horse on the left, which she's only had a week. And I thought that was quite brave, coming with one that you've only had in...
She's Lord herself. She's amazing. I took her around in the very first Windsor Park Club events up at Smith's Lawn when she was about 16, I think. She's a very remarkable driver. She really is.
But with a new horse in her team, things don't go quite according to plan. In an attempt to make up time, Karen takes a shorter but wetter route back.
52.31, Iceberg Chardon, More importantly, through there, 54.24.
But it still takes her 89 seconds.
Nominally fast time, 50.
She said she went to the water last time to get out. So everybody's sort of waiting for her to come up here. No, I'm going to the water now. Whew, that was nerve-wracking though, wasn't it? Crikey. Amazing, I got a bit stuck in the middle. Your heart's in your mouth, isn't it? Especially when you know them. Ah! Wonderful. So spectacular.
Pippa is quicker than her sister Karen through this obstacle.
The leaders were a bit cocky at times.
Yeah, mine just took off. I nearly left Hazard 1 after gate B. It just took off.
Oh God, yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't say it's one of my best. Never mind. That's how it goes.
So who's going to beat who?
No, I'll let her. This time.
None of them won the overall championship, but out of our three, Karen came third, George Jr. second, and Pippa first.